Hello, my name is Shejini, and I am so happy to be with you today on this episode of Teaching Made Easy. Now, I've been in the teaching profession for close to 15 years now, and I've seen a lot. I've gone through ups and downs. I'm still on the journey, but there is one thing that I have realized, that I made a lot of mistakes in that aspect of investment as a teacher, is teacher burnout, and that has to do with not investing enough in my health. I used to teach in about 3 schools. I remember in 2010, 2011, I would take part-time in one school and I'll move to another school, and then I'll go to another school again. And then at times I would even have tutoring classes in the evening. So basically I spend the whole day teaching and I don't even have time to eat. And when I get back home, I will try to make some porridge, plantains or jollof rice, or fry eggs and eat with gari, or probably eat roasted fish with bobolo. And that was the life I was living. I didn't have time to even drink enough water or take fruits, because I was just on and on and on and on, moving and moving. And I was so energetic. But the truth is, when you're young, you have this energy to be able to go along and do things. But when you get old, you realize that your energy level is dying down and you will not be able to do those things again. And your health will pay the price for your stubbornness of not taking time to take care of your health. So I want to encourage you that make it a goal to take care of your health as you step into 2024 if you are a teacher. And one of the ways you should do this, one of the things you should be doing, is taking enough time to rest and sleep. Very important. As a teacher, don't joke with your holidays, don't joke with your weekends. Your weekend is the time for you to rest. It's not the time for you to prepare lessons. If you have to prepare lessons, make sure you do it and end by Friday. But go to bed early. I used to go to bed late because I was preparing lessons for students in the morning. That's not a good idea. It's better to close late, prepare your lessons while in school, and leave it right there and come back the next morning and handle it, rather than go home and instead of sleeping at 9 o'clock, you're trying to sleep at 12 or at 11, so that you wake up at 4 a.m. and you're struggling to prepare to go to school. That's not a good idea. And I also want to encourage you to drink a lot of water. This is something I feel so much in, because I don't drink a lot of water and I suffer the effect greatly. Right now, everywhere I go, I have water. I try to drink as much as possible. I remember when I visited the doctor, he told me, okay, if you don't have the habit of drinking, just get water and get a timer. Make sure that every 1 hour you take a sip. Every 1 hour you take a sip. The teaching profession, as a teacher, you talk a lot. You do a lot of talking and a lot of brain work. And talking takes a lot of energy, for those who know it. And you need to be drinking water so that you can have that. You can always be hydrated to keep moving. If you don't drink a lot of water, you're going to crash. And I actually crashed this year, 2023. That's why one of the reasons I'm making this video, because that's something I remember vividly. My health was not the best, especially in November, October. I was constantly in the hospital. I actually went to ease myself in the restroom. And so on coming back, I wanted to sit down and I just realized that I had a sharp pain below my waist. I couldn't stoop, I couldn't sit down, neither could I stand up. And this was happening right in front of the students. And I just told them, please, I'm going to the nurse, just hold on. And I held my back and I was rushing out of the class, and the kids were surprised at what is going on with Mr. Genie. And so when I got to the nurse, he tried to massage me and he gave me an essential balm. I rubbed it and stuff like that. And I thought it was over. It wasn't over. This thing lasted for about 2 weeks, and I was becoming concerned because I couldn't even take a good bath because I couldn't stoop. Each time I did that, it was going to pain. I couldn't sit on the bike. I couldn't sit upright. It was horrendous. I couldn't even teach. And so I had to go to the hospital. They made an X-ray. They gave me some drugs, which further complicated the whole thing because it led to constipation. Things I wasn't drinking a lot of water, and so I started suffering from constipation. I was restless. I couldn't teach. My brain was hot. Everything was crazy. And I couldn't even bend down to tie my shoelace. And it came to my knowledge that this is an accumulation of poor eating habits, poor rest habits, and poor body organization. Your body is the container that carries, or the vessel that carries the information that you dish out to the students. And if you don't take care of the vehicle that carries that information, then you will not be able to deliver that information. So because of that, it came to my mind that I'm probably driving myself too hard, and teacher burnout is one of the things that you have to be very careful about. So eat well, take a lot of fruits and fluids. Very important. When you make money, instead of investing that money on buying new clothes and new dresses and flashy cars or phones or whatever, you should rather invest that money on your health. So it's better you buy enough fruits, buy good food, and eat well, eat on time, and eat right, rather than spend that money buying things and clothes and dresses to clothe a body that is decaying. So it's a goal that as a teacher, you shouldn't joke with your health. Rest. Let me not forget this important one. It has to do with exercise. Exercise is very important. I never had time for exercising myself. I was so strong and energetic and very good footballer as well. But I realized I couldn't even raise my leg right up to chest level because, the muscles are so tight. It has not been relaxed for many years. And so it is dangerous. Wake up every morning. This is not about doing a 10 miles jogging. It's just about 15 or 10 minutes of running and then making sure that your lungs and your heart is beating and blood is pumping to your brain so that you're alert. You get a lot of water for hydration. Then as you do regular exercises, you stretch your neck, break your neck, your muscles. Let blood flow everywhere, and then you do some stretches. All of that is very important. Keeps your brain sharp and intact. And when you make it a goal to exercise yourself, you're not gonna like it for the first 1 or 2 weeks. Your muscles will pain so much, and it will tell you, hey, stop that thing. It's a lie. Every good thing starts with pain, so don't relax. Make sure you do your exercise. It will become a habit and you will not feel the pain anymore. So as a teacher, as you step into 2024, please make it a goal. Put it in your regular calendar or shift that I will be doing this on Monday. I have this slot for sports. I have this slot for this. I have this slot for that. Make it a regular timetable so that you'll be able to put it into practice. So your health is very important. If you're a teacher, avoid teacher burnout. If you die today, they're going to look for your replacement the next minute. I have seen well-decorated teachers who spent all their life and energy burning out and doing stuff like that, but at the end of the day, what happened is that they crashed and they were not able to do what they could do very well. So it's very important for you to take care of your health.